This is video 3 in the series of getting variables in your PLC to tags in your HMI. And now we're moving on to a newer version of CoDeSys with a newer version of Design Studio. This is the latest installed video Design Studio I've put on the system, so therefore it should be created in that. So I'm just going to start up CoDeSys PLC here, which is 3.5 Service Pack 7 Patch 1. And we'll give this a new project name. Select where to put it here. Right here. Standard project like before. Okay. Creates the file. I'm going to select a version 3 simulator. And I'm going to start the simulator. Basically, the simulator, you put it on and then you hit the minus. You don't hit the X, otherwise you stop it from running. So I'm just going to make that go away. And so it's running in the background. Go back to my CoDeSys project here. Double click. And as you see here, it's a little bit different interface visualization here. Some PLC settings. I like this, again, I always like to update I/O when it's in stop. And I like this here. Enable to, always in bus cycle, always update variables basically. So if I go to the PLC program, I want to add some variables as before. Hit the save button. And as before, we want to add a device that is a Festo HMI. So come down here, and the keyword here is the CDPX. Yes, 3.540 is the latest one, but that's what they have. I guess another very important thing, even in the last video that I did, I should have added, is how do you get this HMI into your project? Well, the way that Festo works is sometimes mysterious. So you've got Package Manager here, and in the previous version, the 3.541, it did not come in that. So when you installed the CPX CEC package, it installed it. Okay. I haven't done a test or know for certain that it is included without installing this in the newer 3.5.7. So if you don't have the option when you come into here and you do an add device, if this option is not there, then install the CPX CEC support packages, which are available at the Festo website under downloads. And just type in CDPX or CPX-CEC C1, and you'll get the software tab and you'll download it. So I'm going to add this device. Hopefully you understood what I said there. And just like before, we've got an interface where we come in here, we select a couple things, CDPX. I like to keep things short, naming conventions here, because it's putting it inside the PLC directory. So before I do anything here, I'm just going to go back here. And maybe I'm going to show you something else again here. So I'm just going to delete that. I'm going to delete this. Yeah. So refresh, hit the save button. There is no other directory. So add device, click this. As soon as you do this and hit save, well, maybe when I open it up. There. As soon as I click on it, that's when it creates that directory. So it starts this at, and like I said, it's the same name, so we're already getting into the nesting. That's why I like to keep this here project name pretty short, because it nests it further and further, and there's only so many characters in the Windows operating system. And I'm sure that you all understand that. So just as before, I don't need this here. We need a simple configuration. So add the simple configuration by clicking that. And I'm going to call this, let's see, device name. And just as before, 127.0.0.1. This can also be your IP address of your network adapter. So if you go to network and sharing, and you go to change adapter settings, this right here is what's running right now. So, oh well, sorry, I'm not using that right now. But if you go to status details, it'll tell you what the address is. Problem is that I have a lot of network cards or NIC cards on my laptop, so it'll default to random ones. So that's why I use the 127.0.0.1 as the backdoor, if you want to call it that. So just as before, as soon as you click on this, it's going to select the latest Design Studio that you've installed and start it up. So let's do that. Clicked on that button, it opens up, select your HMI, hit finish, and the first thing you're going to notice is, hey, I didn't get the pop-up as before. If I go to tags, do I have tags? No, there's no tags here. But look down here. This is a project here. There's a couple things here. Did I do what I was supposed to in here? I've got tags. Oh, here. So again, I didn't do it right. Then hit build. Expand that. And I'll just add one tag. Hit save. Go back to my Design Studio. Start anything here. Hey, look, there's a Steve 1. But this is in the import area. It's not in the tag area. Well, this is why I did the video in the first place. It's a little bit confusing. Again, I'll come down to here. Try and get them simultaneously next to each other so you can see everything going on. And I'm going to click on here, hit the save, and it adds them right here. I'm just going to try and unclick it, save. Hey, they're gone. Hey, so they've improved that. Okay, so here I am thinking, oh, I've got to import the tags before I can use them, but no, that's not how it works. They just do this to confuse a few people. So even though they're not in the project, what they've done to save resources is that only when you've added an object and come into here. So hey, look, it's there. I'm just going to hit cancel for a second, go back to the PLC, click this, hit save, come back here, touch 2. Hey, they're both there. But I can't see how the OK is not on. No, well, I have to double click. Double click. Look at that. Glorious. So hit the OK button and we've got a tag. Come into here. Do a I don't know why my A always goes capital. Somebody should explain that to me someday. I'll just add something else. I'm not going to confuse the video here. Attach to. Then I hit save. I'm going to keep that window open for the sake of it. Then come down to here. I have to rebuild the database. and hit the save button. Is it here yet? Not here yet. Click, save. Come over here. Nope. So obviously you can't have this open, but when you close it and reopen it, hey, it's there. Again, double click, hit OK, and we're good. Hit the save button. Start this guy up. Project will be saved. You want to start simulation? Yes, I do want to start the simulation. That's why I said start the simulation. And come down to here. I think I've logged in. Oh, maybe I didn't select the gateway yet. Save. Build. Build, you bugger. Log in. Better have no errors. No errors, look at that. F5, or for the sake of the video, where is it here? F5, run. So we're in run mode. Where's my simulator? Okay, there's my simulator, my CoDeSys. Click on this. What do I do wrong? Oh, yeah, okay. So I turn off the simulation here so that we're physically going to the device. Wait for this recap. Now click it. Now it's on. Click that. Should be a 1. Yeah, there you go. So this was again 11 minutes, but I'm just showing you extra stuff. This is for certain easier, better, stronger, faster, and I hope you enjoy. A couple other things I'd like to mention about the build is that sometimes you get into a situation where the tags don't show up here, and that could be caused by what I hope to show you right here. So common thing is to have a couple POUs. So let's call this POU 1. And POU 2. And add a couple tags. Okay, save the project, and we want to put those variables into the thing. So come into here, do a build. So look at the color here on the left. So the blue here shows you that it's being scanned. So I've added this call right here. If I remove that, hit the save button, and it'll go gray. It goes gray after I do a build because it's not being scanned. Okay, so in order to get tags to show up here, the code actually has to be scanned. And as I showed you right here, you can either, do that, save, rebuild, and voila. There's your tag you can select. Or alternatively, you can right click, go to properties, build, and link always. I think is the right thing. So if I do that, build, there you go. So there's a different way of adding the variables.